Hey guys, welcome back to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. Guess what? We're waterside. That means tequila time.
Hey, we've got Calle 23 here today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Before we get into our normal thing, please take a moment to hit subscribe. Tell your friends, share us. We are trying to grow our channel. We absolutely love everything that, we see when you guys interact with us. So please do that more. We also are appreciative that we're able to educate not only on tequilas, but, bourbons, whiskeys, and everything as well.
Yep. I'm having a great time. I'm still a student too. But I'm learning, and I want to share with everybody what I'm learning, and that's the best part. So, as you had mentioned, we're doing Calle 23. That means Miss Sophie DeBeck. Miss Sophie DeBeck. I love her saying because she has a saying that is basically fermentation is life. So she's all about how, and so of course when they do ferment, they use classical music there as they're letting it ferment, and a lot of times using the classical music because the vibrations are just perfect for promoting a positive fermentation as well as other things. I know a lot of plants grow better with using classical music in the background as well. You've seen us before go over the Criollo, but now that I've got the rest of them, let's talk about these ones. First of all, the Blanco is made with... so the agave is all resourced from the highlands. They use deep well water for their water source. Stainless steel tanks, open air fermentation, and without the fibers. They're using the first distillation in stainless steel pots, and then the second one is in copper pots.
Okay.
They're crushing it using a roller mill, and they cook it with low pressure autoclave. And then they let it rest for everything to calm down in stainless steel tanks. So that's, first of all, the Blanco. Let's go ahead. And the regular Blanco. Obviously, the Criollo is still a Blanco, but that one is using wild agave, which is absolutely amazing. And then she made this one specifically for her first child, and so she kept several of them. So once he turns 21, she's going to give him one for his birthday every year.
Cool.
Until she uses, yeah, it's kind of really, really cool. So she's got those set aside. Japan just finally was able to get a bunch of these. So when I look on the socials, no, you can't find it anywhere here. But if you're lucky enough to find one still on the shelves, you're blessed. But then they released a bunch in Japan, and it's going over crazy over there. All right, let's nose this one up. She's sticking to the glass pretty darn good. Very, very bright and clear.
It's very heavy on the minerality to me.
Okay. I get strong cooked agave. Like almost vegetal. But it's beautiful. I even get some citrus in there. But it's full-bodied. It's like there's just a lot to it.
Correct.
You definitely can't say this is weak on the nose.
No, it is.
Now,
it is a complex nose.
I'm not saying that it's full-bodied because it's all alcohol. There is no alcohol on the nose. I'm not. At least I don't get it. I don't. Do you?
No.
Okay. I just didn't want to. Misread that for a lot of folks. But no, it's beautiful. Even though it's a Blanco, gosh, it's giving me a lot of like sweetness and cinnamon and almost as if it's been aged.
I am not getting that. I am still stuck with it just kind of being very vegetal, the very,
Okay.
like
Sure.
You
No,
know,
that's fair.
raw earth worked up. Like, here's a glass of earth for you. Like, that's what I'm getting off this
I am
one.
so on the sweet train with this
Okay.
one. Salud.
But it also doesn't help that yesterday I was riding that sweet train with the whole bottle almost to myself.
Yeah, Don Filano went down pretty good. Oh, wow, that's delicious. That is delicious.
So that is sweet on the palate for sure.
It's like the cinnamon sticks that you used to get when you were a kid. That's what I'm getting. Sweet cinnamon and agave. Oh my god, I'm loving this. Mm.
You know those Chinese candies? They're green. They're like a melon supposed to be.
I've seen them at the restaurants.
That is right where I'm at. Is like you get that burst of brightness and that flavor, and then that agave comes through and is like, hey, it's okay, bro. Just enjoy the ride.
Awesome. Now these are made. These three are made out of Nam 1545, which is Hacienda, and I know that Zolo is also made out of there. I want to get my hands on that. I just got to wait until the next bonus check because, yeah, it's like $320 for all of them. But that's all of them. That's
Right.
not just one. So and also those Zolos are literally, they're massive bottles. They're all 1 liter each. 1 liter. I got to get my hands on those. But they look. I've heard nothing but good things. But back to Sophie, which I've talked to Sophie on the socials as well.
I know.
And she's been really, really nice. Gosh, I don't know. I'm sorry. That's just wonderful. It's not strong. It doesn't. You could sit and sip this on a nice hot summer day like today.
Correct.
And enjoy it.
And I love the consistency. It's not syrupy. It is. I mean, it's got great legs and tiers, but it's not like over complicated in the mouth, and yet the palate is very bold and diverse.
Yes. Man, there's so much, just even after the taste, even after I've sat around for a minute, it just hangs in there and gives you lots of other complex flavors that are... I'm going down the train of sweet agave, cinnamon, some mint, but ultimately those cinnamon sticks that we used to get when we were kids, That's what I'm getting. Would you mind rinsing out my bottle for me? Now, I'm going to talk... Yes, my bottle. Yes, you'll notice that this has got a whole big wrapping on it. Number one, the reason why I have this parafilm on there is this is definitely one of... And I already told you how special this bottle is. So I'm not going to be dipping into this very often. And when I do, I want it to still be good. This bottle does not have a good seal. If you're not going to be drinking your tequila for a while, and if you're going to be...
Wow. That water brings out chocolate.
Really?
Like a Tootsie Roll.
Slightly. Not much to me. But as I was saying, look at this. It's just... This thing is not in there very tight at all. It
Right.
Literally... There's not much to it. These are handmade. You can tell by the glass is all bubbly, and it's really, really cool. And I'm not going to lie. These are all hand-blown glass. Just to refresh our memories on the beautifulness of this Criollo, because we don't drink it very often, but it's so good. Now, this one is made out of a different Nam. This one is out of Nam 1433 when she made this one. Now, I did hear, and she did mention on her socials to me, that she's got another, well, obviously, with her new child, she's got another special creation for the new child as well. So, it's all under wraps. We're waiting for it to come through. Now this one is also a higher proof.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is 49.3. So we're just talking just shy of 100 proof. So this is a high proof. Not mad about it. Oh my goodness, is that just beautiful, bold, cooked agave. It's unapologetic. It's in your face. I'm getting beautiful cinnamon too. Maybe I'm going down the cinnamon trail today. I'm getting lots of cinnamon on everything I drink, but
I'm not in the cinnamon trail at all. I'm like, if anything, I would put it in the agave and the mint, and it just kind of sits right there, and stands on its own.
God, it smells so good. All right, let's go in. Sophie? There's some beautiful cinnamon and pepper
Cream and caramel and
all of the above. We're not talking, but I'm not getting the sweetness that I had here. I get more savory. Maybe a tinge of sweet, but not. This one was just beautiful and sweet and candy. It's not. I don't want to go that far as candy, but it was just delicious. This one, I'm getting robust flavors. A little bit of pepper. Totally different. You getting what I'm saying? Because this one is giving lots of cooked agave and.
So would you be surprised if, to me, I told you that one tastes sweeter?
Really? Not me. It does not taste.
Granted, yes, it's a plastic cup. I know, guys. We didn't bring out another glass one, which is okay. But to me, that one has a sweeter palate to it. And when you put it right next to it, that one is kind of muted to me. But still, very good.
I can't get away from this Criollo. It's something special. Obviously, like I said, we are not drinking this one very often for that specific reason. It's just super hard to find. It's delicious, and it's meant to be special.
But hey, if you're a tequila headhunter and you stumble across any of them, send them our way.
Yeah, he has a stockpile of these.
I wasn't talking about Santiago. We got other people that are hunting tequila as well. No, we love you, bro. And to the rest of our wonderful fans, we love you guys too. Thanks for following us. Thanks for helping us make this journey worth it. Salute.
Right. We appreciate you. All right. Now we're going to get into the aging. This one is the Reposado. So let me get into this and let's see how they are aging the Reposado. And all of these have massive scores. This one's up in the 90s. The Blanco, the red Blanco, you're talking the panel's 83 and the community 82. This one, 84 on the panel, 83 in the community. And this one is 84 panel, 85 community. Yeah, and like I said, 91. Come on now. You can't get away from that.
Can't let that little drop go to waste.
All right.
See, that tastes like a salty Tootsie Roll to me with water.
I'm glad you like that.
It's weird, but that one it does.
All right, here we go. So we are using used American white oak barrels. I probably should have waited for you to try it just to see what you thought. Oh, you put more water in there?
Well, I did just have it, so my mind said I needed to rinse again. Cheers, y'all.
Let's hydrate.
So, you said used French oak.
American white oak barrels.
Okay. White oak.
That one spiked on the sweetness.
Now, I'm on the alcohol side.
Ooh.
Like alcoholic pears.
I get the pear.
Okay.
That's weird.
Okay.
I do get the pear. But it spiked on the sweetness level on this one. Maybe it's because we're adding the vanilla to the sweet agave. I like it though. That's delicious. Smelling, at least.
It smells like a beautiful, like, baked pear pie. Like that pear with that cinnamon and, you know, your sweetness is elevated through there. Like with it, if I were to put this into a food, it would have a nice, you know, like milk chocolate drizzle on it with a little bit of ice cream on the side. Like that is where I'm at with this.
To me, it's smelling super sweet.
Okay.
Not fake sugar sweet,
Right.
but super sweet.
Let's try it. And look, guys, I hear rain.
Do you? I don't. I don't hear rain. Oh, wow, that's delicious. You know how I normally get like a whiskey bite on reposados? I don't get that on this one. It's additive free.
I'm glad because I almost get like that 818 flair to it on the palate.
It's it's all additive free, and at least that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it says, but I'm getting sweetness. I don't get the 818 sweetness. I don't get that type. I get a wonderful sweet agave, but I'm also lots of. Okay, I guess we gotta say hi to our friends. Ultimately, sorry about that, guys. We're right on the water. Everything's live. Having a good time. Like I said, I get the cinnamon, I get the sweet agave, I get all those notes. I'm getting beautiful barrel notes on that. Let's go to the last one, the añejo.
You know what they say, y'all. Honk if you're horny.
Ah! Where's my horn?
I'm gonna censor out that comment.
There might be some editing in this one. All right, here we go.
All right, here's the añejo. It's not an XA, just regular. Uh-oh.
My nose is broken because that doesn't sound.
Does it sound?
That doesn't smell the same to me out of the bottle.
I agree. You know what it smells like out of the bottle?
I'm
like
afraid.
Like my lidocaine patches for my shoulder.
Well, there's that. So you're getting the effervescence.
Exactly.
Boy, the flies are coming out today.
Well, we are close to a storm, so you know what they say. Flies come out before it happens.
I've never heard that.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's cool. Let's talk about the bottles, too. Even these bottles are kind of cool looking. I have to admit. I'm liking it. Oh, she's nice and
I mean, they are manufactured bottles.
Yeah, oh yeah.
With
they're not like this bottle that's
a
homemade.
simple produced, image.
Right? No, you're right. It's just an average, everyday bottle. I'm going to quickly look these up, and let me see what we are
But,
talking
I mean,
about
if
on
you
price.
walked into, Royal or one of our favorite stores and saw a 23 on the shelf,
I would be excited because it's not available in Michigan.
I mean, well, I get that. It's something that's going to stand out on its own.
Everybody's partying today except for us. Well, we are partying.
I've
talk
partied
about
out for the week. Yeah, I've had a busy couple weeks, y'all. Party's coming up, though. Stay tuned.
That's the polka boat. That's the polka boat.
Yeah.
We're having a polka boat in the background. So, all right, let's talk. Old Town has the Blanco. These are really good prices. So the Blanco is at $45. The Repo's $50 and $62 for the Añejo. That's actually pretty reasonable, to be honest with you.
I don't disagree.
What did you pay yesterday for the Repo? Didn't you pay like $60 for the Repo on the
Absolutely
Don Filano?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd do this all day long. I've had these for a while. I've been dying to get into them.
But I'm telling you that Don Filano was so good yesterday. I had a problem. It was a brand new bottle, and it's 3/4
You sent me a picture here half an hour after you opened it.
Yeah, it's down here now.
Already?
Yes.
How are you standing today?
Hey guys, welcome to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate, where we too can hold our alcohol on some days. Please drink responsibly. Don't be operating a vehicle afterwards. I did not get in a car and drive home after I drank 3/4 of that bottle. I actually ended up sharing it with my brother, who you've seen here on the channel, who was like, "Oh my god, this can't be a tequila." And
that's my favorite thing. My absolute favorite thing is when you're sharing your good tequilas with people and are like, "That's tequila? What?"
So
that's my favorite thing.
So, okay, 30-second story time. Ready?
Okay.
So I went on this date yesterday. We get there, and they're listing Patron. They're listing Casamigos. They're listing Don Julio, and I'm like, all of those are garbage, And I'm like,
but wait. Drink what you like. But
absolutely. I mean, I'm not saying not to drink what you like, but those are garbage. And so once they tried this, they're like, oh, well, we need, shooters and chasers. And I said, no, you don't. Two of them took a drink of it and had to go get everyone else in the house because we were at, I guess, a house party. You got to come try this. And they're all like, there's no way that's tequila.
Yep. That's my favorite thing. That is my favorite thing to share with people and let them know that tequila is supposed to taste good.
Is this still used oak or did we switch?
I am going to look here and tell you in just 2 seconds, but I'm pretty sure that it's the same.
The only reason I ask is because it's not got the same, cream and caramel as the French, but it is right there with, on par, a new oak barrel. And so that's why I'm curious.
So it does say used white oak American barrels.
So then I'm wondering if they've recharred them to get that color, because that is not a
well, don't forget
1 to 3 year,
and nobody knows how long they kept this in there versus
Correct.
this. This might only be a 2-4 month old, reposado. This one could be closer to 3 years, but not over 3.
Correct. It's still good though.
Oh my god. Yeah. On the nose, I'm getting... Oh, you know what? You said you don't get the cream, but I do.
Mm-mm.
I get a creamy vanilla... And I'm not going down the...
Okay, keep talking about my palate. And what else are we getting?
I'm getting a creamy vanilla... Not almost a frosting, but not like so. Not that Kroger frosting, but like the whipped cream frosting that is like the light. Yeah,
So
you know what I'm talking
like
about.
the buttermilk.
I like the I don't like the frosting that's so sugary that it just knocks you out. I like the whipped cream frosting that's lighter and less sugary, but still very flavorful.
So I want you to know you lost me at the frosting, but
all right, I get it.
Take that and add like mint and maybe a cinnamon that follow all of what you just set up.
God, it's beautiful.
And I'm like, okay.
This is an añejo. Añejo should have beautiful, sweet barrel notes to this. And that's exactly what I'm getting. I'm getting the beautiful... It's like one of the better bourbons almost, but not the whiskey flair.
Well, this is one of our longer videos, so thank you if you've stayed tuned through all of it. But what I love about it is it's not got that syrup
it does not have
or
syrup,
or palatable text.
Well, it is coating the mouth for me, but it's not a syrup, no. It's not like pouring sugar down your gullet. God, that's just enjoyable to me. I'm sorry, but that's just I would not be mad at that. And $62, I've spent a lot more money on other tequilas.
What I just spent yesterday.
$62, you can have... And I know you are along with Santiago when it comes to your aged products, more for winter. And I understand where you're coming from, because it's a little more a warming sensation. I get that.
A fire with like a toasted cinnamon stick in that, and like some good pine in the fireplace, and you got me.
I wonder, and maybe maybe it would be gross, but shooting off in the head here. What if you threw this into hot cocoa? You know, like they've got that one drink that's a warmer drink with apple cider.
I could see that as like a
apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider hot toddy.
Yeah,
that would be absolutely amazing.
I'm not, we're talking reasonable prices, correct. So I'm not afraid to make it into a mixed drink.
Correct, and that brings us back to the point that I had like 800 times last week. If you're making a mixed drink, why don't you want to use something you love?
Right.
Not just something you tolerate.
I do believe his name is Lou Fernandez. I enjoy watching his content. He does a lot of mixed drinks. He's a bartender. And he said the same comment. If you're going to use high-quality ingredients in your cooking, why not use high-quality ingredients in your mixed drinks? I would not be afraid of using any one of these.
Correct.
I would be this one.
I'm like, maybe this one.
Maybe this one. But that's because this is special. This is extremely special to me. Obviously,
but hey, guys,
gone,
we thank you for tuning into our ride here with Calle
23. You're looking at this and you're thinking Creole. I do that sometimes. Like, I'll look at somebody and I'll call them by somebody else's name because I just looked at them and then I looked over here. I do the same thing.
That's exactly what I did.
And I get where you're going, so it's okay.
So, thanks for coming along this ride. Please share us with your friends. And remember to sip, savor, and celebrate.